gotta help me out for just a little bit. Cause wasn't it just about an hour ago I uploaded a video about California making some law that was called the Ebony Alert to get more people to realize that there are black children and black women, the most disrespected group in American history that have been missing and nobody seems to care. Y'all remember that? Y'all enjoyed that? If you didn't go watch it after you watch this. And isn't it coinky dinky that in the same time I'm recording and editing and uploading that video, I get some news about an example of why people deserve to be skeptical when some one instance is made into some national crisis, even when the story doesn't make sense. Carlee Russell, aka Carlee Smugglenuts, aka the girl who looked up all the things you shouldn't be looking up if you're going to falsify information about you being missing.
Members of our department and all of law enforcement who played a role in the investigation of this case. Last Wednesday, July 19th, we held a press conference and provided you with the facts of the Carlee Russell disappearance.
Okay.
We told you the investigation was ongoing. We helped you determine where Carlee was during the 49 hours of her disappearance.
Yes, you did.
Today I've talked to and received a statement from Mr. Emery Anthony, attorney for Carlee Russell.
Oh, an attorney.
Mr. Anthony has scheduled a meeting for Carlee to meet with investigators early this afternoon, but then I received an email stating that a statement was being provided by him on her behalf.
Oh.
Mr. Anthony asked that I read the statement in its entirety, which I will do now. My client has given me permission to make the following statement on her behalf.
Oh.
There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 13th, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident, but this was a single act done by herself. My client was not with anyone or any hotel with anyone during the time she was missing. My client apologizes for her actions to this community, the volunteers who were searching for her, to the Hoover Police Department and other agencies as well, as to her friends and family. We ask for your prayers for Carlee as she addresses her issues and attempts to move forward, understanding that she made a mistake in this matter. Carlee, again, ask for your forgiveness and prayers.
No prayers. I can forgive.
We have a meeting scheduled with Mr. Anthony to further discuss this case. We're currently in discussions with the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office in Bessemer about possible criminal charges related to this case, and we will announce those charges when and if they are filed.
Happy day, everybody! Get you some cheese in it. It's a good day. Oh, it's a good day. Has been found guilty, and they looking to put her in jail for a year with an $18,000 fine. And just so we're all clear, I don't really feel bad for the chick. I was one of the people who thought she wasn't gonna face any type of jail time. I feel like she's gonna pay a big fine and community service. But if she goes to jail for a year, I won't feel bad, because if my memory serves, she stole from her job and wasted people's time caring about her with a story that if you heard it from the jump, you raised an eyebrow at. But you couldn't ask the question, because if you did, you somehow hated black women. You don't care that black women suffer. You don't care that there are black women out there that go missing. You don't care about this. You don't care about that, blah, 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 blah.
It hasn't even been 24 hours since this girl returned home, and people have already come to the conclusion that she's lying. It was a hoax. She had something to do with her own abduction. She played a role in her own disappearance. Like, how did y'all get her so quick? I have my own theories just like anybody else, but I don't like being loud and wrong. So I'm going to just sit back and watch it unfold. I would genuinely love to know how, with the wee bit of information of her going missing on Thursday and popping back up on Sunday, how did y'all come to the conclusion that it's fake or that she lied? Especially with no details on her condition when she showed back up being released. Like, we don't know if she showed back up beaten, bruised, battered. We don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows anything. So how, with this wee bit of information, did y'all come to the conclusion that it's a hoax and that it should be dismissed? I'm really asking. I'm genuinely confused.
It's really disappointing to me that there's so many people out there that think that this was a hoax or that it's being made up. I really don't think that it is, and I'll explain my reasons why. This wasn't the only 911 call that was made. There was another one where a man had called in and described a baby wearing a t-shirt and a diaper on the side of the road as well. Also, you have to remember the fact that she didn't have a phone, her watch, or any way to communicate with anyone. So if she knew where her parents lived and she was trying to get away, I think that maybe that's why she went to her parents' home first. In addition to that, she only went to the hospital for a few hours. If you've done something wrong or they suspect you of having some kind of mental issue, they will keep you and make you stay involuntarily. I believe that there's also laws against false accusations or reporting or calling 911 for a fake situation. I think that if she had done something wrong, the police would have been quick to announce that. Carlee's boyfriend also made a statement saying that she was fighting for her life for the past 48 hours. I think we should all just be thankful and grateful that Carlee is safe and that she's with her family right now. What does bother me, though, is the police haven't put a bolo out for a suspect. Like, who did this to her? Who should we be looking for so it doesn't happen again, or that we can find them and catch them and bring them to justice? Considering her boyfriend said she was fighting for her life, maybe there was something involved with self-defense where she had to do something in order to protect herself. So we don't know that either, but it could be a possibility. There would be no suspect in that case. But I do have questions about the baby. Whose baby was it, and where is the baby?
And even when the woman turned up out of thin air, you couldn't ask questions about where this mystical baby was at because it didn't matter. She was found. And how dare you ask these questions? Let us not forget the old woman who decided she thought it was a wise idea to compare a fake story to Emmett fucking Till.
History freaking repeats itself, y'all. The same way that they did Emmett Till, the same way in the media, in the news, their source of news is what you're fucking doing now.
So, as we leave this class today, I would just like for everybody to remember a few things. Number one, if a story seems fishy, you can question it. Don't go running around saying it's 100% fake. Hear the story. And if it smells like bull, you should get to sniffing and you might find some shit. And everybody found some shit with this one. You should not be on social media telling people they hate a specific group of people if they don't buy into a fucking story that don't make sense. You cannot attempt to shame somebody for such a thing. And need I remind you, it is quite fucking stupid to fake something like this, whether it be because you hate your life, you hate your job, you want your boyfriend back, your boyfriend left you for a stripper, you want some dick, you want to masturbate in the woods with some Cheez-Its. It don't matter. The reasonings are stupid. And it's so cute how she was smiling in her mugshot. Oh, she looks so pretty. She looks so nice and good. This shit walking out like a bitch that's mad because reality hit you in the fucking face, didn't it? I do want to highlight that there's this guy on YouTube and Twitter who was doing a lot of investigating about this. He was trying to get answers to questions everybody wanted to know from Carlee as she was walking into either the police station or the courthouse. And honestly, it's the funniest shit ever watching this woman realize, yeah, she's a dumbass and she deserves to be laughed at.
Carlee, why did you lie? Why did you lie to the public? Why did you lie to the public, Carlee? Where were you for those 49 hours, Carlee? Carlee, where were you for those 49 hours? Do you have anything to say to the community for lying to the community? Everyone was out there searching for you, Carlee. Do you have anything to say? Mr. and Mrs. Russell, anything to say? Why did you lie on national TV? Why did you lie on national TV? Anything to say, Carlee?
Don't you try to give me some think piece about how we should care about the actual victims. You should not be having this much energy for this person. Okay, we get it. The story was not what we said it was. Can we move on? Nope. And I'm going to tell you why. You motherfuckers, you weird marsupials that tried to make this a whole thing, you all perpetuated every notion under the sun. And you wanted me to care. And guess what? You wanted the public to care. You wanted her neighbors to care. You wanted the entire community of Alabama to care. And they did. And they found out this woman was lying. So they have a right to be pissed off. They have a right to criticize. They have a right to seek any form of punishment, whether it be a year in jail, whether it be the $18,000, whether it be community service, whether it be some other thing. It's perfectly reasonable. You can't turn around and get mad saying, oh, I don't understand why you all want to have this much energy for something that's dead and buried. Nope. Next time, stop promoting one fucking thing based on how you feel about a situation without any form of context or information. You could, while you're sitting there bitching and stewing, apologize for all the little weird narratives you spewed, and let us also focus on the actual missing fucking people out there. Because in case you forgot, there's still people out there missing while you were sitting making little think pieces about black women and how nobody wants to listen to a bitch that wanted to masturbate in the woods with some cheeses. And if you're mad about that joke, piss off because you're worried about the wrong fucking thing. I will see you all in the next one. Subscribe to the channel. And if you are somebody who is delusional enough to, for some reason, give money to a missing person, I got a better option for you that's more worthy of your time, and that's giving your money to me right there. You see that link right there? You give me your money. Since you want to blow it and waste it on bullshit, you can waste it on me because I'll use it, and I'll use it to burn all the Cheez-Its that I find in stores. See you in the next one. Goodbye.